So today's worst take of the day as to why Spencer Pratt should not be mayor of LA comes from Sugia. Here we go.
Let's say someone you love very deeply has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. And that is terrifying, and it is complex, and every decision matters. And the wrong call at the wrong time could cost them everything. Their ability to work, their ability to function, their ability to exist, their survival. All of these things are riding on those decisions. Now imagine that you've handed over their care to somebody who has a bachelor's degree in biology that they got 13 years ago. No med school, no residency, no oncology fellowship, no supervised practice, just a bachelor's degree. A pre-med graduate would never walk into an oncology ward and be like, all right guys, I got this, I'll take it from here. Because they know that that bachelor's degree is just the starting line for them. The real work, medical school, residency, fellowships, supervised practice, learning how to read scans, navigating treatment options, understanding surgery and chemotherapy and radiation and how those things all interact and work with each other, advocating for their patient in one of the most complex insurance systems in the world. That experience is what earns you the right to hold someone's literal life in your hands. Pre-med students know that. Spencer Pratt does not.
Let's say for a second that your loved one was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer, but you come to find out that the physician they've been seeing for the last several years is the reason that they have it. They've been slowly poisoning them with the wrong medication while telling them that they have their health and well-being in mind. And now they're telling you that they should be the one to treat it. Or along comes somebody else who has far less experience but seems to demonstrate a deep understanding of the illness and the solutions. And at least part of the reason that they understand what needs to be done to fix the problem is not only because of all the research that they've done, but because they've been in that patient's shoes. Ideally, yeah, it would be great to be able to trust the person with experience, but since they're the ones that have been making you sick, why would you trust them to make you healthy just because they have a piece of paper that says they're qualified to do so? At that point, you would be insane to keep putting your health in their hands.
Yes, Trump recently talked about Spencer Pratt. If you take a look at this, President Trump publicly encourages Spencer Pratt in his bid to become mayor of LA, but sent a warning about massive mail-in ballot errors. If we had Jesus Christ come down and count the vote, I would have won California. I like to see him do well. He's a character. I assume he probably supports me. I heard he is a big MAGA person. He's doing well. I don't know. You have a real vote out there. That is a problem. From what Trump put out here, you can clearly see his problem about LA. Like, he totally don't trust anything that is coming out of this place.
All Spencer Pratt has had to do to have a very real chance at becoming mayor of LA as a Republican is to go around parts of LA that suck, film it, and point out the obvious.
When you talked to Jake Tapper in 2023, you said that your goal was to end street homelessness in LA by 2026. It's now 2026.
And we haven't ended it.
We have not ended it, and we're not close to ending it. How are you so off?
Well, basically, when I said that, it was at the beginning of my term. I am very committed to achieving that goal. I didn't anticipate some of the bureaucratic barriers that I would experience, but I am prepared to take those on now.
Because you aren't allowed to point out the obvious on the political left anymore. You can't show a homeless encampment and say, like, hey, we shouldn't allow this. We shouldn't have people that are just like blocking the sidewalk with tents with used drug needles all over the sidewalk where kids could potentially step on them. Like, that's probably not a good idea. It's something that is so obvious, but on the left, the political left, you are not allowed to state those things because it could offend someone. You aren't allowed to state so many different obvious policies like, hey, we should actually prosecute violent criminals and get them off of the streets, probably permanently in a lot of cases. That sounds mean to the criminal rights crowd, but it's like, maybe it's worth hurting some people's feelings to regain our civilization instead of living in this anarchy. Stating the obvious is a seriously winning political strategy these days because a lot of your opposition literally is not.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I had to take a minute to run for mayor. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Yes, we will continue to cover this. This is my fifth video I'm doing about this race. If you take a look at what Spencer is doing here, to me, he is doing a great job in pointing out some of these things that are happening. If you watch this clip at the beginning, this guy actually made it clear for people to understand why he's searching in the polls. A lot of people are wondering, going there, pointing out, filming what is wrong, and showing to people it is the best campaign ad to me that I've ever seen. A lot of people just try to, create, compare videos, short clips, but here it is totally different.
When you talked to Jake Tapper in 2023, you said that your goal was to end street homelessness in LA by 2026. It's now 2026.
And we haven't ended it.
We have not ended it, and we're not close to ending it. How are you so off?
Well, basically, when I said that, it was at the beginning of my term. I am very committed to achieving that goal. I didn't anticipate some of the bureaucratic barriers that I would experience, but I am prepared to take those on now. And let me just give you an example. Los Angeles made a decision probably 25 years ago to not address street homelessness, to focus solely on building. And granted, I have fast-tracked 42,000 units of affordable housing, but it still takes a couple of years.
Spencer Pratt has the political alley in LA completely panicking, and now President Trump is giving him a massive shout out. Trump won about mail-in ballot, but he wants to see the MAGA outsider win big, clear the street, and bring back law and order. This is exactly what the people are demanding. If you put everything to be transparent, I understand that some people have issues with Trump endorsing him. Some say it might spark up these liberal attacks on him. Let Trump but to me, I really don't see that. Yeah.
Hey, Chelsea Handler, remember me, Michelle Farrell? We worked together on Girls Behaving Badly quite some time ago. Well, you've changed since then, girl. Guess what? Spencer Pratt is going to be the LA mayor. A white, blonde mayor. A white male blonde mayor. So you can fuck off, okay? Have a good day, Chelsea. We don't fucking love you at all. I think TMZ turned on you too.
The Democrat apparatus has teamed up with not only the media, but now with other Hollywood celebrities to try to take Spencer down.
Oh, hi, if you're seeing this video, this is a reminder that a straight white male, former reality star that has no previous experience in government should not be a legitimate political candidate. Have we learned anything yet? The bar is on the floor, people.
In 2010. It's just a fun one. You can look it up. There's articles. It wasn't like a big party. There was like 7 people there.
The reason you see they are not coming with celebrities to be doing this, very shameful.
And I have seen this city just fall apart, over the last, 8, 9 years. And
I love that Chelsea Handler was encouraging her fans not to vote for Pratt.
And here, God bless you abundantly. As of the social clips at the end, that it's provided, you can always skip.
Companies, they don't have to pay for people to rebuild their homes. And
By baseball. Guys, Nithya Raman is conspiring with Karen Bass.
I just wanted to share how happy I am to be.
The city councilwoman is going to be her runoff opponent.
A long time.
They say they can't just open up these cases with.
Can't keep streetlights on.
To the media. We do not care.
He's elitist in California. Now you realize people everywhere in America make fun of people.
And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualifications, right? Yeah. And the problem that I have with someone qualified for power.
Yeah, there's been rules in the middle of the game and give himself more Republican.
You can always skip.
The sight of this man just disgusts me.
They need to go to New York.
Present the black community.
It's illegal.
Spencer Pratt, who's running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Able to laugh at him.
Inside, they started.
It'll be fun.
More access to the leader of the free world.
This week, which was the state of Virginia, they gerrymandered the state, and Trump started it.
The win in yesterday's redistricting.
It's going to lose their congressional representation. How do you think?
Until the first lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week.
How does this benefit?
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
Creative content.
Why are you not looking forward to the White House fight?
Well, it's kind of a gimmick.
I have 300.
Well, I said democratic socialist.
I know, but
Also, I have to say,
we don't even have the trust of our own people.